It's the loudest, most politically incorrect TV show on the planet. Everybody come on in. It's time for Tommy's Garage. With your host, Tommy Adkins. Your mechanics, Rosie Rosencrantz. Houston filmmaker, Joey Torrado. The Chocolate Thunder himself, Gavin Babineau, and Brittany Lee, with special guest comedian Sam Griesbaum and Matthew Miller. I'm Matthew the Voice Guidry. It's time for Tommy's Garage.
Everybody, welcome to Tommy's Garage. So are you guys all ready for a great show? Yeah! Man, we got one for you. I'm Tommy Adkins. Welcome to my garage. Is everybody ready for the big news? Yes. Yes. Here we go. In Georgia, they had Don't get ahead of them. Another special election and another Democrat lost. 5th time this year. Rosie, I see a pattern.
Those damn Russians were busy, weren't they?
Yeah. Another one.
That Georgia House race was tighter than Hillary's girdle.
Oh. Wow. Wait, that's a hammer. Tenderizer.
I thought you were going to say tighter than Hillary's something else. And I got
I'll let you say that.
Her wallet?
No. But speaking of, anytime a Democrat says, trust me, I'm a moderate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sort of like saying, I promise I won't vote in your mouth.
Oh! You got both on that one.
That's what her constituent said.
Yeah.
I think this is just sad. This is pathetic. This is like, they sent this boy home packing a participation award and $32 million life. I just.
Excuse you guys, I'm going back to 3 blocks outside of my district.
Look, there's no such thing as a moderate Democrat. It's like being a moderate Nazi, you know? Right? Hey, by the way, where have I seen this guy before? Now look. Oh! Yes, he can now go back to the planet tax and spend on where he came from. Speaking of corrupt Democrats, this guy was appointed special prosecutor, James Comey's best friend. So who did he hire? Democrat donors, including one attorney who worked for the Clinton Foundation. Rosie, that can't be good.
Yeah. Too many, remember the old adage? Too many crooks spoil the soup? I mean cooks!
I like that.
Well, I think we should do a special counsel on Hillary, but forget the felonies. Let's talk about who designed those pantsuits.
Yeah!
I mean, that's just Chairman Mao all the way. I mean...
Do you have a mauve pastel gray? You know what I love about this is the distraction factor in all of it, because while all the Dems are all hung up on this, I've got to find something related to Russia on this, they're missing the whole Mexican angle. And that's where Trump's putting solar panels on the wall to steal their sunshine, and that's brilliant.
Wickedly brilliant.
That is brilliant.
Hey, speaking of corruption, it must be time for... It's time for Bitch Watch, where Tommy's Garage exposes the most corrupt women in Washington. This week, Bitch Watch exposes an honorary bitch, Senator John McCain. How did he receive this honor? Good question. John McCain has his own institute, the McCain Institute for International Leadership or some crap, I don't know. So where does a senator get that kind of money? From communist Nazi George Soros, of course. Everywhere you see corruption, you see George Soros, Rosie.
Yeah, his daddy was an admiral, his granddaddy was an admiral, and he's a major. Major up! And I said that long enough so you could just take out the...
We'll be able to clean that up for the show.
All right, well, let's go ahead with that same concept. John McCain, it's time to come out of the closet.
Yeah. Yes.
I heard that.
And just go ahead and scream, "Workers of the world, unite!"
Yeah!
I just want to know if this guy could put his hands in the air and wave them like he just doesn't care.
Tenderizer all the way.
Is this?
Oh, the cheap shots. Okay, come on,
That's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wait.
He must have hit his head on something when he was in Vietnam, and that certainly explains this story. Yeah. Hillary Clinton did a video for a Fat Cat fundraiser. She compared herself to Wonder Woman. She compared herself to Wonder Woman. Seriously, check it out. We got the video.
But something tells me that a movie about a strong, powerful woman fighting to save the world from a massive international disaster is right up my alley.
Oh, yeah.
Right up her what? Her alley?
Hillary is Wonder Woman, Rosie.
Yeah, I think she meant Blunder Woman. Hey, Hillary, the difference is Wonder Woman wins all her battles, Hillary.
Wow. Oh.
People want to sleep with Wonder Woman.
We have an audience bell. That's a
And
big
that's
one.
the other difference.
Let's not mention her alley again.
It's dark.
We can all wonder.
and dusty.
Wonder Woman. I wonder why she's not in jail yet.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I want to know about that.
The evidence.
You know who else is comparing these two together? Superman and Batman. And both of which were seen earlier today at a free clinic that Bruce Wayne, this rich guy, funds.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Look,
I dropped an F-bomb, sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
we'll clean it up.
We'll just beep.
We gotta be honest here. If you take away the fat ass, the Chairman Mao pantsuit, and that fugly face, they look exactly the same. Look, come on, seriously.
So much.
They do look exactly the same, except Wonder Woman never really killed anybody. That's the difference. Right. And last, some polls have Donald Trump's approval at 37%, but the Rasmussen poll, the most accurate poll in the last 15 years, has him at 50%. Rosie, Rasmussen is the most accurate poll out there right now.
Yeah, and the DNC and CNN, which are both the same,
Yes.
will report this poll as the hacking by the Russians in 3, 2, 1.
It was the weather. And the rest of them are polecats.
See.
All right, so let's cut some taxes, deal with Hillary maybe, kick some liberal ass for a minute.
Yeah, it's time to do that. It really is.
It really is time to kick some
This is time
liberal
to
ass.
kick
Kind of proof that it's happening.
Then we can get to partying.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're talking.
I just want to know how many Russians are part of this 50%. Because did you know, I don't know if any of y'all knew this, 93 million Russians move to America every single day. No. Every single day. 93 million. Hey, I can say it twice in one sentence, too.
And then they get shot every day.
Racist! That's where we're all going. Look, these polls have him at 37%. Same polls that had Hillary winning and John Ossoff winning, and 4 out of 5 dentists preferring sugarless gum.
What the hell?
You know, 20%. Who's that 20%? The 1 out of 5 who recommends sugar gum, that's the bastard who's driving the BMW.
Yeah.
All right, a month ago, President Trump tweeted that James Comey better hope there's no tapes of our conversation before he starts leaking to the press. And what did Comey do? He leaked. Donald Trump faked his ass out, and that's a felony.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. Get used to that, buddy. Today, President Trump tweeted, I do not know whether there are tapes or recordings of my conversations with James Comey, but I didn't make them. I got you, you lying, cheating, deep state commie, James Comey. You are now President Trump's bitch. Get used to that picture right there. All right. So let's all say hello to Tommy's Garage announcer, Matthew Guidry. Matthew, what's happening, buddy?
James Comey's new quote of the day. He broke me. And that whole Georgia election had me laughing my ass off. What's happening? Me, of course. We have the professionals and the bigot lottery coming later. But first, it's worldwide panic. Only on Tommy's Garage!
You locked your deadbolt, but this happened. Why? Because deadbolts do not prevent kick-ins. You need Armor City doors. There were over 1 million kick-in robberies in 2014 alone. But when deadbolts fail, Armor City doors protects. Guaranteed. 713-487-5600. 5539 or stop by ArmorCityDoors.com. Remember, deadbolts do not stop kick-ins, but when deadbolts fail, you need Armor City Doors. ArmorCityDoors.com.
Healthcare system broken. The FDA broken. And the pharmaceutical industry is not there to help you. How can you give your body healthy, maximum performance naturally without chemicals and additives? EarthPatriots.com has found a natural solution. It's native to your body, crucial to your health. This product helps repair your cells and boosts your immune system, effectively slowing down the aging process. Stop by EarthPatriots.com.
Hey, what are you doing?
Tweeting.
Tweeting, what's that?
It's Twitter.
Twitter? What's Twitter?
Tweet. Tweet. You don't tweet?
I fart. Is that the same thing? Hey, where can I get good local news?
Pick up the Bayou City Bull.
How about a good karaoke bar?
The Bayou City Bull.
Great nightclub.
Bayou City Bull.
A good ice house.
The Bayou City Bull.
Dry cleaner.
The Bayou City Bull.
Massage therapist.
Bayou City Bull.
Hair salon.
Bayou City Bull.
Nail salon.
Nail salon.
For a friend. Oh, and a bail bondsman.
Wild night.
It's for a friend.
Yeah. The Bayou City Bull has local news, local entertainment, local businesses.
It even has a joke page, coupons, and Houston calendar girls.
Baytown to Katy.
Kingwood to Clear Lake.
If you want to know what's going on,
pick up a copy of the
Bayou City Bull.
BayouCityBull.com.
And Twitter.
I never thought about the rough spots up until I came across some of them in my life. There are no rainbows without the rain. Life isn't perfect without some pain. Everything is gonna be okay now. Turn your frowny face upside down. I don't know. There's not enough for me.
We are back! It's time to panic! Yes, it's Worldwide Panic, where Tommy's Garage searches far and wide for the very best stories in the world. To let you know, we're sinking into the swirling sewer of history, and we have some great proof of that tonight. Yes. First, let's say hello to Super Sam Greasebum.
Yeah!
And the Chocolate Thunder himself, Mr. Gavin Babineau. Hello. Let's start with this gem right here in India. The Indian government has new guidelines for pregnant women. Stay away from meat, stay away from eggs, and stay away from lustful thoughts of sex.
What? That's a man.
That's it. That's what they said.
Well, that's a real pain in the Buddha, isn't it? I don't think the cashiers at 7-Eleven care about all of that stuff anyway, do they?
Oh, that's a hammer, bros. That's mean. That's mean.
Look, I feel so bad for these poor gals, and I couldn't help but think, dear shunned Indian women, come to America, join the Catholic Church, meat and eggs are a beautiful thing, and what happens in the confession room stays in the confession room.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. That's a tenderizer, a sad one, actually.
Actually, the ministry that made these statements corrected it on CNN. They said the meat and eggs they told them to stay away from, but they didn't tell them to stay away from lustful thoughts or sex. And their reasoning was, well, they're married, and once you're married and pregnant, the thoughts of lust and sex just naturally go straight to crap.
That's a good point. Like, no lustful thoughts of sex. That's advice they could have used like 9 months ago. You know what I mean? In Holland, fishermen caught a two-headed porpoise. Whoa! That's amazing, Rosie. Look at that thing.
So so that's really a multi-purpose, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, they threw it back for the hell of it anyway. You knew I was going there. That was too easy.
Are you sure? What is it with you and these low balls?
Hey, they throw me a softball, I hit it.
As low as you are now, right? So, to all my friends out there, especially Matt Guidry, Doesn't this story remind you of a Mr. Burns scandal?
Yes.
I just want to know, where was Smithers in all of this?
He was dragging up the net.
Yeah.
New Stacy.
Well, after all the fish puns, I'm about to go into a state of shark.
See, I'm not the only one.
That's that one too many. He's like,
However, in
It's too
unrelated
late.
news, having nothing to do with a two-headed porpoise, in Japan, they want you to know that the Fukushima reactor is right back online.
Good to know.
Nice.
look, there's all sorts of two-headed things out there. They got a two-headed cow, right? Two-headed pig, two-headed people,
Double bacon.
two-headed snake. See that? Speaking of snakes, let's go back to India. Why not? Everyone has a good luck charm at some point in their life, right? Good luck charms. Everybody's got one. Guess what the Indians Guess what Indians are wearing for good luck?
Double-headed porpoises. Small
That's a that's a bad luck charm. No, they're wearing a necklace made with dried lizard penis.
Are you sure that's not Obama's?
I never thought. It's way smaller. I never thought a dried penis would be good luck, but the Indians think so, Rosie.
Yeah, these were from monitor lizards, and I thought a monitor lizard was somebody like Joey that sat in front of his computer and looked at transvestite porn all day long.
Oh, you shared it, bitch.
Hammer.
Joey, way to be equal, man.
I had to throw Joey a bone.
You
Come
gotta
on.
be careful. You gotta be careful.
And
when
not
you're
a
shooting
penis
around
bone.
here. So what's that saying? What's that saying? People in glass houses shouldn't throw lizard penises.
Oh, yeah. Okay, first off, I'm not going to do this. I've got all the good luck I need right here. But
That's a big
this
bell.
reminds me of like M&Ms, but do they melt in your mouth or in your hand? I don't know.
Ooh, that's a solid hammer right there, man. I like that one.
Well, here we are back to India again, and the ministry in India wanted everyone to know that these lizard penises, they come from married lizards, so they're not using their junk anyway.
Oh, good point, Sam.
They're all products of erectile dysfunction.
Matthew Guidry gets 2 bells on that one. All right, we gotta do the song. You ready?
Yeah.
Everybody help me. You know how this goes. There's a skeeter on my Peter, knock it off. Knock it off. Let's try it again.
That's a Yankee thing?
There's a skeeter on my Peter, knock it off.
Knock it off!
There's a lizard on my wizard, knock it off.
Knock it off!
There's a Peter on my wiener, there's a pony on my baloney, there's a skeeter on my Peter, knock it off.
Knock it off!
There you go, that's how you do it.
Yankee thing.
Speaking of wieners. Check this out. There we go. Boom, right?
It's all good.
Yeah. That's a 19-year-old 50-yard field goal, no problem. The NFL might have its first female player. Becca Longo is a field goal kicker, and she's good and she's hot. She just signed at Division II Adams State in Colorado. The NFL is seriously looking at her. She kicks 50-yarders all day long, Rosie.
Wait. First female NFL player, really? 2 words. Tony Romo. And put an end to that smelly stuff.
We can tuna.
She's hot, and that's fantastic, but don't you feel bad for the first guy that gets his ass handed to him by this point?
Oh, yes.
It's
Yes,
like,
I feel bad for that guy.
It is a no-win situation. The feminists are going to kick his ass either way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm sorry.
That's a good point.
If he's black, it's different.
Oh, that's a good point, Matthew Guidry. You get a hammer.
I feel bad for any of her ex-boyfriends, because not only can she kick his ass to the curb, she can kick his ass to the curb across the street.
Look, I appreciate the story, but it's not true. The NFL already has a female player. This bitch right here.
Colin Kaepernick.
There you go. Yes, and Colin Kaepernick is back to saying stupid things again. This week he said the police are just like the slave patrols, Rosie.
Yeah, and he can write all about it in his new book coming out called Unemployed.
Actually, you're wrong. He is going to be in a new league next year. It's called fantasy football.
Oh, man! Oh, that's like a bell and a tenderizer. Whoa, man!
Well, we have to allow Colin Kaepernick to compare.
It's choked on dick.
We have to allow him to compare the police to slave patrols, because after all the NFL teams compared him to other players and decided they just didn't want him.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I think Uber has a spot for him.
If he can shut the hell up for the whole ride home.
And if they're not white.
All you folks in the hood, if you see a crime being committed, don't call the police. Just call the Colin Kaepernick Bitch Patrol. Dial 1-800-555-BITCH, and Colin Kaepernick will run over to save the day. As soon as those thugs see that haircut, they'll laugh so hard to fall over and die. Speaking of sports bitches, this monkey spiker is ESPN personality Max Kellerman. He says the NFL is injecting politics by playing the national anthem, Rosie.
Yeah, and I bet all the Democrats on Capitol Hill cannot sing the national anthem, but I bet you they know the Quran verbatim.
Ooh, you could be right.
Yeah.
I heard that.
By George, you might have a point. Look, if the NFL actually does feed into this bull, they're going to have to hire Madonna to start just to get people to actually watch it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think she tried that already and it didn't work.
Hey.
I gotta say, I love the way they're claiming the anthem is injecting politics. Yeah, that's why people are tuning out, because of the anthem, not because of all the social justice warrior J school graduate crap spouted by all the people who are sitting behind the desk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I went to school. I have really serious, important opinions, guys. I'm not just about football. Yeah. Screw all of you. Shut up and broadcast and announce the game.
Yeah. Yeah, look, if he's so offended by the national anthem, we should stop paying him all those Benjamins and Lincolns and Jeffersons in his paycheck. That's what we should do.
Wait, even better, pay him the peso instead.
You get a bell the way up. By the way, in New York City, Mayor de Blasio stopped the police from issuing citations for public urination. I lived in New York. It stinks. My question, how can you tell? Yeah! Matthew gives you what's coming up next, buddy.
Well, Tom, that New York story reminds me. Are you folks in TV land? This is a good time to go pee. We'll be back in a minute, but coming up next, it's the Bigot Lottery, only on Tommy's Garage!
Healthcare system broken. The FDA broken. And the pharmaceutical industry is not there to help you. How can you give your body healthy, maximum performance naturally without chemicals and additives? EarthPatriots.com has found a natural solution. It's native to your body, crucial to your health. This product helps repair your cells and boosts your immune system, effectively slowing down the aging process. Stop by EarthPatriots.com. You locked your deadbolt, but this happened. Why? Because deadbolts do not prevent kick-ins. You need Armor City doors. There were over 1 million kick-in robberies in 2014 alone. But when deadbolts fail, Armor City doors protects. Guaranteed. 713-487-5539 or stop by ArmorCityDoors.com. Remember, deadbolts do not stop kick-ins, but when deadbolts fail, you need Armor City Doors. ArmorCityDoors.com.
Hey, where can I get good local news?
Pick up the Bayou City Bull.
How about a good karaoke bar?
The Bayou City Bull.
Great nightclub.
Bayou City Bull.
A good ice house.
The Bayou City Bull.
Dry cleaner.
The Bayou City Bull.
Massage therapist.
Bayou City Bull.
Hair salon.
Bayou City Bull.
Nail salon.
Nail salon.
For a friend. Oh, and a bail bondsman.
Wild night.
It's for a friend.
Yeah. The Bayou City Bull has local news, local entertainment, local businesses.
It even has a joke page, coupons, and Houston calendar girls.
Baytown to Katy.
Kingwood to Clear Lake.
If you want to know what's going on,
pick up a copy of the
Bayou City Bull.
Bull, BayouCityBull.com.
And Twitter.
Hey, what are you doing?
Tweeting.
Tweeting, what's that?
It's Twitter.
Twitter? What's Twitter?
Tweet. Tweet. You don't tweet?
I fart. Is that the same thing?
Yes, it's the Bigot Lottery. Every week we scour the world to find the biggest idiots who do the dumbest things, and we force ourselves to guess.
I'm not getting in trouble because of him again. I'm getting proof he's not working. Come on, man, we gotta clean the pool. What were you watching? It was so funny.
I was watching the Bigot Lottery on Tommy's Garage.
Dude, you just made the Bigot Lottery.
Ah!
We are back! It's time to play the Bigot Lottery. Boom, 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 boom.
It's the Bigot Lottery. I hope that doesn't look like me.
Thanks for finding out. Yes, it's the Bigot Lottery. Every week we scour the world to find the biggest idiots who do the dumbest things. And then we force ourselves to guess the race of the idiot, thus embarrassing everybody in the process. Joining us is our Puerto Rican rock star, Joey Tirado. Wow! You get a belt just for that, Joey, right there.
Thank you, sir.
First, let's see the scoreboard, Matthew.
Hey, it's right here.
No kidding.
Rosie is holding fast at 16.
Wow.
Brittany is sitting this one out, but she's got 9, and nobody cares right this second because.
We went from one
Because
girl to another
Joey,
anyway, right?
Joey Goose Egg Tirado is back on the panel. And so,
I cheated.
and Gavin, only through black privilege, happens to have 12.
It's big privilege, damn it.
All right, so
there's a difference.
So Joey's been shadowing the Bigot Lottery for months.
Yeah.
He claims he gets more right than anybody tonight. He's going to prove himself.
Let's see this.
So are the panelists ready to play the Bigot Lottery? Are you guys ready to play the Bigot Lottery? Let's all play the Bigot Lottery in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A man was arrested for DUI. He drove his car into a pole. DUI, criminal mischief, careless driving, and animal cruelty. What? Animal cruelty? Turns out he had a passenger who was also drunk. His dog. A bottle of Smirnoff tipped over in the accident and the pooch was chugging the vodka.
Rushing.
His pupils were dilated. He stumbled when he walked just like his owner. How about that? The man was charged with making terroristic threats to the police officers. Plus, he kept yelling out the phrase, monkey, monkey. So is our driver, white, black, Hispanic, or Asian, Rosie.
Wait a minute, Philadelphia and monkey? Oh my God. Well, that's got to be a saltine American, I think.
Rosie goes saltine American.
I was going to say Russian, so I'm going saltine too. I'm sorry.
Watch monkey see, monkey do. He's gonna follow everything I do.
Monkey.
Yeah, monkey.
Matthew Guidry gets 2 hammers for that one.
Don't let him get away with that.
Gavin.
I can't break the cycle. I think it was a saltine American.
Yeah!
If he was, wait. I think he was looking for some black monkey.
Oh, that is a tenderizer. Wow.
Monkey feet.
He convinced the dog. We're going.
Let's meet the guy who corrupted his canine, Thomas Blodow. Which is, I can't tell which is worse, driving drunk, get your dog drunk, yelling monkey, or driving a green Subaru.
The Subaru.
No, we're living in Philadelphia. That's what's worse, living in Philadelphia.
That could be worse. Extra credit, 1 point. What kind of dog? Irish Setter, Pug, Poodle, or Chihuahua? Rosie. Oh.
Well, looking at that guy, he looks like a pug guy, right, doesn't he? Yeah.
Okay.
Pug.
Rosie goes pug.
Pug life.
Joey, you stole that from Brittany.
Yeah, he did. Cheater. Chihuahua. I'm going Chihuahua.
You want Chihuahua?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got pug, Chihuahua. What do you think, Gavin?
Damn it, he took my answer. I was going to say
You can
pug.
say anything you want.
I'm like, people, okay, so they look like their owners, so yeah, I'm going to stay pug on this.
All right, what do you guys think out here? Poodle?
He's got a Mexican girlfriend. Chihuahua.
Let's see what it is. Let's go with it. Let's meet Maxwell the Chihuahua.
I only got 40 more points to go.
That's why he's not looking for money.
In Waco, Texas, a woman was arrested for possession of methamphetamine. Whoa. Whoa. They found packets of meth hidden under her seat. They found packets of meth hidden in her bra. But best of all, she hid something else somewhere else. Drugs? No. Cash? No. She had a cocked and loaded .22 automatic handgun hidden where? In her vajayjay.
Waco stands for we ain't
White, black, Hispanic, or Asian? Rosie.
Well, hiding guns in their vajayjay is a purely Hispanic thing.
Yes.
I know a lot of Hispanic chicks that hide stuff in their vajayjay.
But it's never you, Rosie.
Walmart is told otherwise.
They loaded and cocked?
So Hispanic, is that where you're going?
I'm going Hispanic.
All right, sir. What are the choices? Mr. Atkins.
White, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're right.
Right up there, dude. Look.
Black.
You're going black on this
Yeah, because you know,
Why?
they're crafty.
Why not? They sell guns.
Why are you going black?
Yeah, for real.
Are you assuming that there's enough room after being pounded after a while to fit a 22 in there?
Never assume.
They said
They're
22,
more
not
relaxed.
deer
The women
rifle.
are more relaxed.
22 is
comfortable with their bodies. That's why I do it.
Okay.
How did you waterproof the meth?
I like that. I'm going to assume saltine American on this one. I mean, it's meth. Black people don't do meth.
All right, well.
That's racist. That's pretty racist.
Let's meet Ashley Cecilia Castaneda. She is Hispanic. And that pretty
Do
much.
I know my Hispanic chicks or not?
Yeah. And you're Hispanic men, too.
And that pretty much destroys the rumor about Hispanic vajayjays, if you know what I mean. Whoa! Wow! If you can put a 22 in there, that rumor is like shot down now. Somewhere in this world, people do all sorts of things to get Facebook likes. This guy had a great idea. He held a baby outside a window on a 15th floor apartment, took a picture, posted the picture on Facebook, and posted 1,000 likes or I will drop him. Is he from Russia, Algeria, or right here in Salt Lake City, Utah, Rosie?
I'm going to go with Gavin on this one. Come on, Gavin.
Wait, none of these people are black.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to say...
Does that baby look black to you?
No. Hey, he could be. No.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City.
All right, Rosie.
No.
Joey. Well, China has a wall, so China. Thank you.
You know, I was going to go with one, but then that Algeria threw me off.
Who knows what it is?
Yeah, go exactly.
But I think this has to be this has to be a Russian with all of that vodka they're drinking. Yeah, I can see him doing
All
that.
right, Rosie goes Russian. What do you guys think out here? We don't have his name, but he's from Algeria.
Really?
He was sentenced to 2 years in prison.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
American.
And last, in Fort Worth, Texas, a man tried to shoplift movies from a Walmart, but he was caught by a superhero. But which superhero? Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, or the Hulk? Rosie.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Hillary Wonder Woman.
You wish.
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, I'm just going to flip a coin and go Spider-Man.
Rosie goes Spider-Man. Joey.
Oh, Superman's usually pretty on the ball. Superman or Batman. I'm going to go. Superman's my guy.
You're going Superman. Gavin.
Well, there's a new Spider-Man coming out, unfortunately, so...
Something like that.
So I'm sorry, the new actor looks like a dumbass.
Don't they all?
Hey, I like the second version. The amazing one, that was kind of cool. Okay, anyway, I'm going to say Spider-Man.
What do you guys think out here? Our sticky finger fiend with a 5-figure discount was busted by none other than the Caped Crusader Batman! The best part, the thief was caught stealing the Lego Batman movie.
Nice.
That's why he went after him.
No shit. That's a good movie.
And Batman is a good movie.
royalties.
Batman told him, "You cannot steal my movie. Come on."
Right. That's right.
Believe it or not, the thief got a citation because it's under $100. Then he took a selfie with Batman. True story. Now, every once in a while, Tommy's Garage highlights someone who actually does something good for a change, because we never see anything good in the show.
No.
This is one of those moments. Batman is actually a Fort Worth police officer named Damon Cole. He gives safety lessons to kids and visits sick kids in a hospital dressed up like various superheroes. This day, he dressed up as Batman for the kids. Now, he just happened to bust the guy in the Walmart parking lot. I don't see Black Lives Matter or Al Sharpton dressed up as superheroes for the kids, and I'll bet Colin Kaepernick hasn't done one damn thing to make any community better his entire life.
Exactly.
Officer Cole goes into the worst neighborhoods of Fort Worth, and he makes things better every day. And for that, Officer Damon Cole, you get Tommy's Garage Bell. That's a Tommy's Garage All-Star right there. Let's give a Tommy's Garage cheer. Let me say that. There we go. Speaking of All-Stars, let's meet our Tommy's Garage All-Star announcer, Matt Gisby. What's up next, Matt?
Working as a cop.
What's up next? We gotta get here.
Do that.
Rosie, 18. Brittany, Gavin, 13. Joey, 2. Yeah! 2 out of what, 5? Jesus.
Well, now
What's
you
wrong
got
with
Joey,
you,
buddy. You got
kid?
something coming up. What's going up next, buddy?
Speaking of All-Stars, next up it's the Professionals, but only on Tommy's Garage.
You locked your deadbolt, but this happened. Why? Because deadbolts do not prevent kick-ins. You need Armor City Doors. There were over 1 million kick-in robberies in 2014 alone. But when deadbolts fail, Armor City Doors protects. Guaranteed. 713-487-5539 or stop by ArmorCityDoors.com. Remember, deadbolts do not stop kick-ins, but when deadbolts fail, you need Armor City Doors. ArmorCityDoors.com.
Healthcare system broken. The FDA broken. And the pharmaceutical industry is not there to help you. How can you give your body healthy, maximum performance naturally without chemicals and additives? EarthPatriots.com has found a natural solution. It's native to your body, crucial to your health. This product helps repair your cells and boosts your immune system, effectively slowing down the aging process. Stop by EarthPatriots.com.
Hey, where can I get good local
Pick
news?
up the Bayou City Bull.
How about a good karaoke
Get
bar?
the Bayou City Bull.
Great nightclub.
The Bayou City Bull.
A good ice house.
The Bayou City Bull.
Dry cleaner.
The Bayou City Bull.
Massage therapist.
Bayou City Bull.
Hair salon.
Bayou City Bull.
Nail salon.
Nail salon.
For a friend. Oh, and a bail bondsman.
Wild night.
It's for a friend.
Yeah. The Bayou City Bull has local news, local entertainment, local businesses.
It even has a joke page, coupons, and Houston calendar girls.
Baytown to Katy.
Kingwood to Clear Lake.
If you want to know what's going on,
Pick up a copy of the
Bayou City Bull.
BayouCityBull.com.
And Twitter.
Hey, what are you doing?
Tweeting.
Tweeting. What's that?
It's Twitter.
Twitter. What's Twitter?
Tweet. You don't tweet?
I fart. Is that the same thing?
It's time for the Professionals. Yes, it's time for the Professionals. Tommy's Garage welcomes 3 professionals from their entertainment industry, and they end their careers on a sad note right before your eyes. Woo! Let's say hello to national comedian Super Sam Greasebomb. Yeah! Professional hair and makeup Camp superstar Brittany Lee. And he's already planning the fastest way to his car as filmmaker Matt Miller. So let's get right to our first story. Some folks say liberals have elevated protesting to levels never seen before. Other folks say liberals have gone a little too far. The latest liberal protest against Donald Trump, licking dirty toilets. They lick toilets against Trump, Sam.
This is so good.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm nonplussed. It's just like, well, I wasn't going to take you seriously before, but now that you're licking a toilet, obviously you're an adult.
You're nonplussed? I'm non-pissed. Do I get a little gold little?
Ooh, were they clean first? Anyway.
Hey, bro.
If they weren't, they're clean after.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, Hillary married a rapist. Michelle married a packer. I'd rather lick toilets than marry a Democrat. So if I've got to do what I got to do.
So you're for it?
I mean,
I have a hard time being against this because, I mean, seriously, first of all, I want to know, are these transgender toilets? Yeah. That's number one. No. Just give me a second. Give me a second.
Let's take a look.
This is going to be my most long-winded. Okay. First of all, I want to know if they're transgender toilets. Second of all, I am for this. I'm just, I know you can't get herpes from a toilet seat.
Sure you can.
But I'm thinking dysentery is plausible, and I'm encouraging this. And inside of that, I just wanted to know, and I wrote a poem for this. And you got ready? If you sprinkle, when you tinkle, who gives a crap? A liberal, look it up. There you go.
It's free-form poetry. Come on, give the man a break. We're advanced here.
Hillary! Oh, Hillary! Harbinger of losses. Let's be poet, man. I'm a bee poet.
Let's be honest. You are what you eat. And finally, a job liberals can actually perform.
Yes.
With enthusiasm.
Make sure you get under the lid there, Cupcake.
Big Gerbil never hurt anybody.
Quick camera. Well, look, at least they're happy. So, what leads to happiness? What's the key to happiness? Sleep. Exactly. How much sleep? According to the latest research, happy people get 7.1 hours of sleep, Sam.
Yeah, happy people get 7.1 hours of sleep. Real happy people get drunk, stoned, and laid. Yeah. Get 2, maybe 3 hours, and then they go to work.
Walk of shame the next day.
And they don't care.
All right, well, happy women. All right, happy women. I'm a happy woman. They get 7 hours of sleep when they, curl up next to their special someone.
Yeah.
So if you got a good man to curl up to at night, you're good. Bill Clinton only sleeps 3 hours a night.
Oh.
You gotta get a good man.
The other 3, he's not sleeping, he's tiptoeing.
That's actually a hammer right there.
It's like my granddaddy always said. He's like, there's no joy in being an overachiever. And I just want to know, seriously, what I want to know is this 7.1 hours straight? Because I get up every hour and an hour to pee, and my doctor says that if I keep ignoring it the way I do, then soon I won't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah. So I've got that going for me.
Matt, you've got like 1 million hammers tonight. You realize that? Hey,
I'm trying to set a record here.
Hey, guys, if your lady's getting 7 hours sleep, you're not doing it right. That's what I'm thinking. All right, speaking of being happy while sleeping, this guy seems pretty happy. Why? Because he molested his roommate's girlfriend and he got away with it. How? He claimed he was sleepwalking, and the jury bought it. They bought it, Sam.
Yeah, well, actually, it is technically some kind of thing that happens along with, like sleepwalking. They call it sexsomniance. Yeah. But there is a cure for it. All you have to do is get married and that goes right down.
Sleepwalking. I think maybe we should just go ahead and sleepwalk on over to his place and shoot him in the balls.
Yeah, and you were sleepwalking.
Yeah,
you get away with it.
I'm
go to
a
court and say I'm
master.
sleepwalking.
I can sleepwalk too. Yeah. Talented girl.
I like that. That's pretty mean.
Many talents.
And I have to say, and I know this is going to sound misogynistic. No. I got to say, in his defense, he walked into their joint bathroom and found her licking the toilet. So she was already in the prone position, and it just things happened. You know?
Yes.
She could have. Look, like, you think beer goggles are bad? Yeah. Imagine with your eyes closed, asleep. She could have been a Lane Bryant bikini model, for all that matters. With an awesome personality.
Licking toilets and all that. That's what did it for me.
Licking toilets.
All right, I'm blaming sleepwalking to get me into 2 marriages because they were sure nightmares. I can tell you that right now. Woo! Hey, he got off. So.
No, sir.
All right, maybe this guy should have stayed in bed. Who is he? This guy is Kirk R. Jones. What did he do? Well, in 2003, he went over the Niagara Falls without any protection and lived. First time ever. So why stop? On April 19th this year, he went over the falls in a big plastic bubble. They found the bubble in April. But sadly, he didn't turn up till this week. 2 months later, in the river. Sam, this is a tough way to get your 15 minutes of fame, I think.
Yeah. The nice thing about this guy is that's someone we can all look at and go, you know, I'm smarter than that. There's so many people going, oh well, it's so sad. No, it's not. That's God going, you have pissed me off for the final time.
That's definitely a way to lower the bar in this.
Yeah.
That's really low.
So we got rid of a dumb ass. Who's complaining here? You know, it's just a Darwin Award waiting to happen. Pushing your luck.
I hate to keep quoting my grandpappy, but you know, he said, if you at first you don't succeed, whip out your Destiny's Child album and pull up the song "Don't Go Chasing Water."
Okay. Who says?
And that's how much I keep up with that crap.
Who says bell? Who says no bell? You get no bell.
How about crickets?
The crickets.
Wait a minute, I want a recut. So I can sound smarter.
He makes a judge.
Because I don't know Destiny's Child and TLC. Way to get back on me there, Bill.
The trombone.
Oh man, look.
It's not rusty.
That's all. He must. This guy must be happy. This guy must be happy because he got 2 months of sleep. So you know he's good.
Yeah, there you go.
In Wyoming, an excellent start right there. At a Walmart, an even better start. A college student was caught shoplifting, but Lydia Marie Cormany had a great excuse. She said she was studying kleptomania. There must be 1,000 good ones off of this one. We can do an hour of this one, but sadly we can't have the time.
Yeah, she was studying kleptomania. They found her with $2,000 worth of Walmart merchandise on her person. She told the police she was studying kleptomania. I'm hoping that the cops that showed up told her they were studying how to use the taser.
Taser research.
Oh, we should bring back, you know, those studies on bitch slaps and just kind of beat that ass.
There you go.
I'm doing a study on narcoleptic sex acts. On that, hey Brittany, sorry.
Yeah, it's real.
Security.
Sad but true.
Got a friend with that. He
Well,
has those white route notes.
now she can study the legal system from a jail cell, right? And she can also study dumbasses. In Arizona, Professor Whitney Stark is an LGBT feminist professor, yes. And she created a new class, Feminist Physics. She combines intersectionality and quantum physics to create different perspectives on organizing practices conducted by marginalized people to enable safer spaces. I swear to God, that's what the syllabus is. Sam, I'm not sure this is what Isaac Newton had in mind.
Well, I have to say, one of her theorems is already proved to be true, and she's on the same track as Einstein. As long as this woman is speaking, time stands still.
Quantum physics.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, it's been a minute since I've been in college or grad school, but I remember electrons not having any fat asses. So, yeah.
Oh no, she didn't.
Yes, I did.
But they do split.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is hilarious because if you read the article, basically she's just trying to remove gender identifiers in all of science, and I think the only reason that she did this is because she heard one of her students go, "Dude, quantum physics is a bitch, yo."
Yeah.
That
Jesse Pinkman?
Look. If a woman
I believe so.
If a woman is uglier than Isaac Newton,
Oh, no.
radical feminist is pretty much the only job that she'll ever get where people won't poke her with a stick.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Matthew Gidry, would you make wild passionate love with that feminist babe?
Hell, maybe. Tommy, I wouldn't poke her with your stick. However, coming up next, we wrap this mess up with How to Fix America. Rosie, Matt Jr., and Sam take us home. It's Tommy's Garage!
All right. Woo! Quality H2O, baby!
Come on, dude. You're supposed to be helping me clean the pool. You're gonna get me in trouble again. Yeah, all right, I'm coming.
Yes, it's the Bigot Lottery. Every week we scour the world to find the biggest idiots who do the dumbest things, and we force ourselves to guess.
I'm not getting in trouble because of him again. I'm getting proof he's not working. Come on, man. We gotta clean the pool.
They're shopping at Walmart, riding horses, and doing so. Look at that. Is that crazy or what? That's how I always shop. There we go.
Oh, this water's freezing.
Why were you watching this? So funny.
I was watching the Bigot Lottery on Tommy's Garage.
Dude, you just made the Bigot Lottery.
Ah!
Hey, what are you doing?
Tweeting.
Tweeting, what's that?
It's Twitter.
Twitter? What's Twitter?
Tweet. Tweet. You don't tweet?
I fart. Is that the same thing?
Healthcare system broken. The FDA broken. And the pharmaceutical industry is not there to help you. How can you give your body healthy, maximum performance naturally without chemicals and additives? EarthPatriots.com has found a natural solution. It's native to your body, crucial to your health. This product helps repair your cells and boosts your immune system, effectively slowing down the aging process. Stop by EarthPatriots.com.
Hey, where can I get good local news?
Pick up the Bayou City Bull.
How about a good karaoke
Get
bar?
The Bayou City Bull.
Great nightclub.
Bayou City Bull.
A good ice house.
The Bayou City Bull.
Dry cleaner.
The Bayou City Bull.
Massage therapist.
Bayou City Bull.
Hair salon.
Bayou City Bull.
Nail salon.
Nail salon.
For a friend. Oh, and a bail bondsman.
Wild night.
It's for a friend.
Yeah. The Bayou City Bull has local news, local entertainment, local businesses.
It even has a joke page, coupons, and Houston calendar girls.
Baytown to Katy.
Kingwood to Clear Lake.
If you want to know what's going on,
Pick up a copy of the
Bayou City Bull.
BayouCityBull.com.
And Twitter.
I never thought about the rough spots up until I came across some of them in my life. There are no rainbows without the rain. Life isn't perfect without some pain. Everything is gonna be okay now. Turn your frowny face upside down.
All right, let's wrap this show up.
Please.
How you gonna fix America, Rosie?
We're going to have President Trump make a presidential order to force all liberals and to just have them watch 24 hours a day of Tommy's Garage until their heads explode.
What heads?
Telecommute. From now on, all senators need to stay in their district and do all their voting electronically. They need to be right here. We can keep our torches and pitchforks on them.
All right, I say we organize this one big, large, happy sleepwalking study to study if how gravity affects liberals as they lick the underside of the largest toilet seat in the world, Niagara Falls. With lizard.
You missed one or two.
I can't do
No,
it.
I think I got it all.
I'll tell you.
I have notes.
I'll tell you. I'm gonna fix America. Every kitchen, I make him lick a toilet.
Yeah. There you go.
We can clean every bathroom in America in less than a week. Does that sound like a
Hey, that's prudent and legally.
Does that sound like a good way to fix America?
Yeah.
I thought so. That wraps up Tommy's Garage this week. You guys all have a good time?
Yeah.
Let's thank our panel, Rosie Rosencrantz. Sam Griesbaum. Marvelous Matt Miller. Brittany Lee. Gavin Babineau. Joey Gerardo. And that's all set. Let's look at the camera. Say hi to Mike Rayo. Point it. Your answer is Matthew Guidry. And you guys are the best audience in America. Let me hear it. I'm Tommy Atkins. It's time to close the garage. We'll be back next week with another great show. So remember, pull up a chair, pop open that beer. It's time for Tommy's Garage, live from Houston, Texas. Bring it in, brother.